we talk about then how the ECB communicates to the market? Because often when you send a message that you're doing more in terms of stimulus, that has a potentially negative effect because the market's been looking for an exit, waiting for that step towards the doorway, like we've seen in the United States and elsewhere. So how negative a message is it that there's more work to be done from the ECB, not less?
There's an underlying negative message in the idea that the economy obviously is not strong, and therefore the ECB not only continues to need to be accommodative, but it needs to be proactive. That, I think, is a big shift in message. It's not just, let's say, a path of normalization that sort of helps gradually get out of stimulus. It's that they're actually reversing 180 degrees their policy, and that actually means that they know something about the economy that is worse than what the citizen perceives.
Well, there is going to be a downgrade to growth, one imagines, at this meeting coming this week.
Sure.
Just as an acknowledgement of the reality of the justification for that change in the language back in January, that the downside risk has now come back into the narrative as far as the ECB is concerned. So what else could they do at this stage? If they're going to announce weaker glide path on growth, they have to have something to show the market, don't they?
They have to.
Or would you rather Draghi holds his nerve and just says growth may be moderating, but hey, we need to normalize?
I think that it would give a much better message by saying not normalizing is not what needs to be done. What they have to say is, look, what the monetary policy has done is to cement the existence of the euro, is to allow the countries to do a little bit more about growth. Now, what governments need to do is to let the economies breathe. With the threat of further deficits, with the threat of higher tax wedges, with the risk of governments putting more brakes in the economy, that is definitely not going to happen. So it's not something about monetary policy. Draghi has said it a few times. It is about government and fiscal policy.